Hey guys, this is Mockingbird. This is our third video we're trying to do in one night, and we've been kicked off twice from this camera, so it's kind of weird. Anyway, I was trying to spread a little enlightenment, and yeah, I know there's something going on. I don't know what, but yeah, I'm messing with my computer. Anywho, what can I tell you? Blue Jays out there making us some biscuits. Yum. Anyway, I think that there's a lot of stuff that we don't understand in this world. There's a lot of things that we have no knowledge of. We do, but we don't, because we don't want to acknowledge it. So that's a choice that we're making, really. But I think that, we have this physical body here that we're in. And we have our spirit and our soul. And I believe that we are just here. If you could say renting the body, that would be good to say, because we never really die. So we kind of just go on to another existence of living, another existence of life that's beyond our comprehension, because it isn't here in this physical realm. But there are other realms around us that we can't see or understand. And that's something that I wanted to share with you guys. And unfortunately, if you can't see it, smell it, taste it, or hear it, it's not there. But that is not true, because you believe in God. And God, you can't see him, can you? But you believe, don't you? Because he's something that we were told to believe in. That it was, necessary to believe in. So why can't you believe in the stuff that you can't see? Just because you can't see it don't mean it doesn't exist. It's there, but it's least talked about. People don't want to talk about that. But there's so much more to you than this physical body that people are trying to tell you that you live in. This material world that you live in is the lowest vibration that you can live in. You see, so trying to get out of the material world is the best way to fly, because what you do is you're taking all that material stuff and you're putting it to the side, and you're giving yourself time to think, on your level, without bills haunting you or chasing you. You know what I mean? You got time to be creative and reach out and start doing more creative things, like meditation and becoming, becoming one, becoming peace within yourself, And how do you find peace within yourself? Is by meditating, by forgiving yourself of anything that you have holding on to you, latched onto you, that you need to come to grips and terms with all of that stuff that's weighs heavy on you. And you need to accept the fact that what it is. You can't change it. You can't, make it any different. But you can go on and you can create and make a greater life for yourself. Where you find that inspiration or that light, that you can hold on to. And if you really do learn to quiet your mind and be silent in your mind, and you find that strength within yourself that is there, you will see the world in a whole new light. You will view the world differently, because you will realize that you are more than just right here, what you see, your physical existence. It's so much more than that. There's so much more to embrace that if you take the time to find it, you'll understand. There's Blue Jay right there. He's cooking. Yum. He's making us yum yums. Right, Blue Jay?
Yes.
Here's Blue Jay. So, we want to just tell the world what we're grateful for. We're grateful for all of our financial blessings. We're grateful for our children. We're grateful for our houses, cars, everything that we do have, we're grateful for. But if you haven't noticed, the one thing about humans is we're never completely satisfied. We always want something bigger, something better, something more. Why is that, do you think? Why are we not completely satisfied? Maybe because everywhere that we're looking is just not what we need. Sometimes you have to come to that realization that the more shoes you have ain't gonna make you a better person. The more purses you have ain't gonna make you a better person. The more cars you have ain't gonna make you a better person. It doesn't matter your wealth. There's nothing about wealth that is spiritual. The only thing wealth can do is provide you with a physical, good life. But to have a spiritual, good life, you must leave the material behind. Now, on that note, what does that mean? It means what you do have, be grateful for. No matter what little bit or a lot it might be. But every morning you should wake up and be grateful for what you do have. And that kind of will lead you into thinking about your life and how you live. Because you'll realize that the things that you want and that what you are grateful for is meant to be for you. It's given to you. Don't you wonder how, when you're really in a tight spot, how all of a sudden, what you ask for comes? All of a sudden, somebody be able to lend you the money that you needed, or this will come out of thin air, and all of a sudden you got the money to pay that or this. That is the understanding that you have the capability of creating that. Why? Because you're grateful whether you have or don't have. You're always grateful. Get it? And you can't just run to God every time you have a problem. God should walk with you in your everyday walk in life. He should walk by your side every day. And no matter what framework you want to put him in, or what context you want to put him in, because God can be something else to you. Whether it's Source or, Buddha or, whatever your God is. You should always, always, always wake up first thing in the morning and be grateful for everything that you have. Because God would just bless you with 2 times more, 3-fold over. He will always bless you no matter what. As long as you believe. When you don't have, God will bring to you no matter what situation you're in. If you are a good person, He's going to open that door and He's going to give you what you need. It don't matter. Just don't expect it in a certain way. Don't have an expectation on where it's coming from. It's just going to come. Pretty much. That's the way you got to see it. Sometimes life will amaze you and give you those wonderful, beautiful things that are unexpected, and then boom, they're right there in front of you. Now the point is, do you latch on to it and hold on to it? Or do you latch on to it for a moment and let it go, and then go back to the way you were? It's a decision we all make. It's choices in our lives. You know, there comes a time when your choices have to be the most important thing to you, because that's going to lead you to your future. You know, and sometimes people don't see that because they only see what's there for that moment, for that time, for that minute. And then when the truth hits reality, then they realize, well, that minute's gone. That moment's gone. That truth is gone. And then what do you do? You know, when people say to you, I'm sorry, is it within that the sorry comes from? Or is it shallow? Is it a box that when you open it, there's nothing in there but garbage? These are things in time you'll figure out. But for today, you live the way you are because you know you don't know any better. But when that time comes and change hits, reality will strike. And that's what it's all about. Sometimes you have to be woken up. And no matter what happens, Source, God, Buddha, whoever you want to call him, is there. Every minute, every step, every moment. And when the time is right, and you don't walk the path that you need to, he will come into your life and he will intervene. And there's many ways he can intervene. He can intervene by a whisper. He can intervene by a nudge. He could intervene like a lion. And then he can intervene like a tornado. Why I say it like that is because God has one of two extremes. If you don't listen to him, he gonna guide you. He gonna guide you gently. When you'll listen to those nudges, when he's saying, no, that's no good. No, go left. When you went right and you should have went left, he will come in and he will intervene if it ain't right. He will make all the freaking noise. You don't gotta make no more noise. He's gonna make all the noise. And he'll make it right. So if you trust and believe that God is with you, or in you, or around you, because that's what he is, because we are one with God. In your Bible, you were made in his likeness. We are one with God. God is within, under a rock, behind you, near you, holding your hand, lifting you up. That is God. Think about it. He will always intervene when he deems necessary. So, what I say, and I put my little piece out there, is that everybody should mind how they treat others. Everybody should mind our greed. And why I say it like that is because we as humans are never satisfied. This is what I'm trying to get across, and this is my third time trying to do it. We as human beings are never satisfied. We have this much, we want that much. Why is that? Because those are the things we don't really need. What we need to do is feed our spirit, our soul. We need to learn who we really are beyond this existence, beyond this plane of existence. Because we are so much more dimensional creatures that we can't even fathom the capabilities that we are capable of. And maybe that's why any creature of an intelligent nature sees us as savages, or as, beasts, if you want to put it like that. Because right away we want to handle everything with violence, or stuff like that. We don't want to have decorum and deal with things on a good level. We want to strike out and lash out, because that's what we were taught to do since we were little. But there is a whole other way of being. In the Bible, when it says turn the cheek, let him smack the other cheek, that literally is true. You become the bigger and the better person when you accept things that don't fit into your rationale. Forgiveness is one. Learning to forgive people, learning to understand that we are all human beings and we do all make mistakes, and we are not perfect by no means. We will fall short every time because we are not perfect. We learn every day. We learn something new. But if you keep on learning and learning and learning and you don't do nothing about it, then it's like running into a brick wall and falling down, because you're not ready to absorb what's being told to you. Meaning you are a being that's way beyond your comprehension. So I'm going to leave you with this right now, let you think about that, and I'll come back to you with more. I just wanted to share those facts with you because, I'm sure everybody has their own opinion on what they think, and that's fine and gravy. I don't tarnish anybody's opinion or way of thinking. This is my own opinion. I don't push it on anybody. If you want to listen to it, you can. If you don't, turn it off. But I'm not going to not speak my opinion because you don't want to hear it. So that's called freedom of speech, by the way. Anyway, I thank you guys for sitting here and listening to me. And Blue Jay just flew back in from somewhere. Just looking, he was there. He was like, food smelling good, yes?
Yeah, it's about done, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, guys, we got to go eat. We send you much love. From Mysterious Universal Chatter. And we will come on again and talk with you guys. We got a couple of things we're getting done here. I'll let you know sooner or later. But I hope y'all have a blessed night. And I wish somebody would comment and send me something. Say something, guys. Anything. Like, subscribe. There's no subscription fee. Nothing like that. We want to talk to people of like mind that want to talk to us. Maybe you got mysterious things that happen to you. Maybe you've been brought into enlightenment because of some reason. Maybe, things happen to change your life. Because there's a lot of things that happen to change my life. So, we could sit down and have a conversation. So thank you guys, and God bless, and y'all have a good night.